Good evening to all of you, those who are coming online for the Action Research Orientation Program for the Standard 6. Today, good evening to all of you, those who are coming online for the Action Research Orientation Program for the Standard 6. Today, good evening to all of you. Good evening to all of you. Double एक मिनट स्टार्ट होता है एक मिनट online for the Action Research Orientation Program for the Standard 6. Today, good evening who are coming online for मॅडम आवाज येतोय माझा तुम्हाला?
हो येतोय.
Okay. Good evening to all of you, those who are online for today's session for 6th Standard Action Research Orientation Program. On the behalf of the Dr. Homi Baba Bal Vaidyanik Competition, as we know that on last Sunday, we conducted practical exam for the 6th standard of 10 different zones. And the very important part of this is the action research. So due to there are a lot of work on the action research, and we decided this year to give a detail about the action research, and by the expert panel will now today for all the students will guide by our secretary of Dr. Homi Baba Bal Vaidyanik Competition, Dr. Nilima Mulgun Madam, who is going to orientate about today's action research for the 6th standard, where you will get all important aspect, what are the do's and don'ts of the action research. So all student, parent, teachers are again welcome by the Greater Bombay Science Teacher Association. Without wasting the time, now I hand over this thing to Dr. Nilima Mulgun Madam, who will guide you about today's action research. Over to Nilima Mulgun Madam for action research.
Thank you, Dr. Mohite. Welcome all parents in today's session. In the beginning, in few minutes, let me tell you about our association. Greater Bombay Science Teachers Association is a 45-year younger organization run by science teachers who really wish to take the essence of science to students. One of the flagship activities of the association is Dr. Homi Baba Bal Vaidyanik Competition. This year, 104,035 students from 15 states of our country have enrolled for this competition, and those who participated were 7.5% of this prestigious science saga, I should say. Now, Dr. Homi Baba Bal Vaidyanik Competitions, as I mentioned, is one of the most important activities of our association. But let me tell you about the other activities of our association. I hope you can see my screen. So today we are meeting in order to take or understand about action research project and interview round of Dr. Homi Baba Bal Vaidyanik competition. Apart from this competition, there are several other activities of our association, and one of the important activity that we have undertaken is developing a science education and environment conservation center at Sudhagad, Pali in Maharashtra. This is a 7.5 acres of land wherein you can see on the screen. This is the piece of land that we have, and we are going to have amphitheater, uh, well established laboratories. Then there is going to be landscaping, there is going to be amphitheater, stargazing, several activities along with opportunities to explore nature. And this particular place is going to be a wonderful experience for teachers as well as students in coming years. So we will be welcoming you to our Science Education and Environment Conservation Center to contribute in your own way for making this project a great success. Apart from this, we have Sunday Science program. I'll be explaining it to you in the end. Now let us come to today's session. And before I go to action research, all of you all must be curious to understand how the medal winners are selected. I'll go a bit fast in this because all this information is available on our website www.msta.in. All of you all are expected to be in touch with the website always. Hello.
हा मॅडम कंटिन्यू करा, तुम्ही कंटिन्यू करा.
Can you see the screen?
Yes, yes, ma'am. Yes, yes.
Okay. So,
मॅडम स्लाइड शो वर काय क्लिक करा. स्लाइड शो वर क्लिक करा.
can you see the screen now?
Yeah.
Full
Clear.
screen?
Yes,
Yes.
complete visible.
Okay. So this is our ambitious Science Education and Environment Conservation Center, which is in Pali in Maharashtra, wherein we are going to have facilities for conducting experiments or exploring nature, amphitheater, stargazing. There are several activities planned at this center, and very soon you all will be visiting this place. Now let us come to today's session. Before I go ahead, you all will be curious about understanding how the medal winners are selected. Of course, this entire information is available on our website. So always be in touch with our website www.msta.in. So level 1 you have already cleared. Congratulations to all of you because you are the first 7.5% students from your particular region. Okay, out of total 1,04,035 students. Okay, now you have actually participated in practical round which was of 30 marks. So your level 1 marks will be converted to out of 30 and practical marks will be added which are again out of 30. So 10% of the students will be selected for the next round. Level 3 and 4 are going to be general interview of 30 marks and action research interview of 30 marks. Okay, they are conducted on the same day. Okay, all those who are selected for this round, they get their medal provided they prepare the action research project report and face both interviews. Now, your medal for gold, silver, or bronze, they are as per your region standard and medium and board. Okay, Maharashtra State Board and all other boards. This is the category. Okay, as I told you, the final tally is out of 120 marks. Out of these, first 10% students of each standard, medium, and region, as per the board, are awarded gold medal. Out of the rest, first 50% get silver medal and remaining get bronze medal. As a token of appreciation, along with the certificate and medal, children are given cash prize too. There are prizes for your schools also. Okay, for maximum medal winners. Okay, and for maximum participation, there is Vignan Jatha trophy for your school. Okay, now in a jiffy, I'm going to tell you a few points about general interview also. Now, for general interview, you are not supposed to carry any of the certificates of your previous achievements. Okay, you are not expected to wear your school uniform or your school identity card, nothing. You have to carry your own hall ticket for the competition. Okay, you can wear comfortable clothes, don't wear formal, blazers and all, because it is in the month of March, so the weather may be humid. So wear comfortable clothes, carry a water bottle and some snacks, because you may have to wait over there. Okay, on an average your interview happens for 5 to 7 minutes, but you don't have to go by mera interview itna chala utna chala, no, nothing like that. It is actually what happens, some children, they are quite smart and some are very shy. Enjoy the experience, that is very important. Okay, now I'll give you some one small example. It is like, you don't have to take too much of pressure that it is a science related competition in general interview, but you are supposed to be aware of the science behind the things which you mentioned that you are interested in, or which you are, are things of your liking, your hobbies or something like that. If you talk about cricket, you must know how a ball swings. Okay, there is science behind everything that you know. If you like to play carom, you must know that. If you like to cook, you may know how things are converted while cooking. Okay, so be confident and enjoy the experience. This was all I wanted to tell you about the general interview. And now we are going ahead with action research. Now, before we start your action research, remember that every year new theme is given for 6th and 9th standard students. So you are expected to prepare your project based on the theme that is given to your standard for this particular year. Now, where do you get that topic? You already have that topic with you since the month of July or August. If you have taken the official handbook, which is published by Menaka Prakashan, or you all have been given this pamphlet at the time of practical competition. So this pamphlet which you have been given on that day contains the entire information about the topic on which you are supposed to prepare the action research project this year. This information will be available in a few days on our website www.msta.in. So don't worry if you have misplaced your pamphlet or something like that. Everything will be available on our website. Okay? You can refer to it over there also. Now, when you're selecting the topic for action research, read the pamphlet twice or thrice and remember, select a topic which you will be able to manage. Let the topic be very simple, but it is very important that you do your project work on your own. Otherwise, it will be difficult for you to face the interview, and moreover you will not be able to enjoy the process. Remember, enjoying the action research is going to be very important, and automatically your performance will be great at the time of action research. Okay, please don't wait for the results of the practical round to be declared by the first week of February. That is the announced date for the result. But remember that you have seen it that whenever our result is ready, even though the due date is yet to come, we announce it. So be in touch with our website. Okay, whenever the result is ready, it will be immediately published. We will not wait for the date that is announced for the result. But I expect that all of you all, without waiting for the result, you will start with your action research work, because you have to write the project report with your own handwriting. Remember that you are going to be very busy with your school activities, other competitions, and so many things. So when you have to write the report, it is going to take time. So first you will be having your rough draft, then you have to prepare your final draft, and you should be able to find time to complete your work, assemble your work, prepare the rough draft, and then write the final draft. It is going to take time. So don't wait for the result of practical round. Start preparing by yourself. Okay, keep only the writing part behind. Let your work for the action research get over by the time you reach the result day. This is what we will suggest you. Okay, now when you are doing action research, you should be clear about what you are doing and why you are doing. When you know this very clearly, you will be able to do it confidently. Okay, it is always ideal that you keep one notebook wherein your plan will be noted down. Okay, and you can keep a column of remarks in your planning, that whether you have completed as per the schedule or you are yet to do certain things. This will keep you going, and this will give you an understanding of whether you are going according to schedule, lagging behind, or you are going to get some extra time to work on some other aspect also. So it is very important to prepare a plan, and a notebook should always be handy. Wherever you find certain points about your action research, you will go on noting those down. So start with notebook, start with your planning. Let there be backward planning. What is it your parents will tell you or your teachers will tell you? Because you know when you have to submit online. Okay, on 9th March, you have to submit your action research project online. So before that, your handwritten project report should be ready. Remember that for this, backward planning is very, very important. Okay, now if you are conducting certain experiments, many times what students do is they take one with normal conditions, one sample, and with some pollutants or something, whichever is your problem, one particular sample with that. This does not give us viable results. It is because we don't know what is the actual reason. Is it the harmful condition which you have provided that has caused the effect, or whether that sample or the specimen which you have selected was already diseased? We cannot confirm if you are keeping only one plant. That is not at all ideal. So you have to keep minimum 10 plants or whatever you are taking as a specimen for your study. ओके, एक या दो में काम अगर करने जाओगे तो आपको बहुत सारे क्वेश्चंस पूछे जा सकते हैं. तो अगर एक्सपेरिमेंट्स कर रहे हो तो मिनिमम 10 स्पेसिमेंट्स आप यूज कर लेना. ओके, आप जो कोई भी सॉल्यूशन विच यू आर सजेस्टिंग इट शुड बी इकोनॉमिकली वायबल. मीन्स इतना बड़ा कुछ कॉस्टली हम करने जाएंगे तो कोई भी वो यूज नहीं कर पाएगा, या तो उसमें अगर एनवायरमेंटली हार्मफुल भी कुछ इंग्रेडिएंट यूज करने पड़ रहे हैं क्या, वेदर इट इज इकोनॉमिकली वायबल, वेदर इट इज सस्टेनेबल, दैट यू हैव टू इंश्योर. एंड वन मोर थिंग दैट यू हैव टू इंश्योर इज इट शुड बी लोकली अवेलेबल. अगर दूर से कहीं से कोई चीज मंगानी है तो अवर carbon footprint will increase because transportation will be involved in it. So remember that whatever remedies we are suggesting in our action research should be viable in terms of environmental conditions, economical aspects of it, and low availability. Okay, so this is what you have to understand. Now, I have written one more thing in this slide, and that is survey is not a mandatory step. Okay, for example, if I'm talking about the waste that we are disposing here and there without thinking, for that I don't have to go on asking, home to home and asking where do you dispose of your waste. It is, you can observe it while you are walking on the road, or you must be observing people in public transport. There are so many ways of observing this, and the data is available in newspapers or certain government official websites also. So for certain things, we don't have to conduct a survey. Remember that research may not always require a survey. Okay, it is not a mandatory step at all. Okay, now before going to the topic for the year, there are certain questions that are always asked by the parents and the students. About that is all about the report writing. Okay, so as I had told you, you have to go for a handwritten project report and you have to write it on your own. Okay, you can write on both sides of the paper and take a ruled sheet. आपको graphs या certain photographs or graphs, whatever you have to do, only for such sheets you may use blank papers or unruled sheets. But for writing, it is always ideal that you used ruled papers, because we are young. Writing on blank sheets is not very easy, and we don't have much time also. You are busy with your school work also. So remember that for writing purpose, you may take A4 sheets which are ruled. For diagrams or graphs or photographic printouts, you may use blank sheets. Okay, you do not use glitter pens because the ink, it leaves its marks and you cannot take a Xerox copy properly. Okay, do not hire anybody for front page and all. Let it be your own creativity and your own work. This is a research work. This is not, something piece of art that you are submitting with us. Don't go for hard binding and all. Do it by yourself. Don't use plastic files either. So these are, several such small tips which I wanted to give you while completing this project report. Remember that wherever required as a proof of the work that you have done, you may put photographs, but arrange those photographs with captions on few papers. Wherever required, you can include those. Don't use photographic paper. It is not at all required. Okay. Now there is no minimum maximum for the number of pages, but remember, people keep on adding survey sheets and all and increase the number of size. Maximum 20 to 25 pages will be your project report. It won't be more than that, and these 20 to 25 pages will include whatever formal index, whatever I will be telling you now, with photographs, graphs, everything. That much is more than sufficient. Okay. It is like, you have in English, your English paper pressy writing hai, so abstract will be like pressy writing. And we will go ahead and just check what I mean by all these things. So while you are writing your project report, you may refer to the official book or the pamphlet or the website. As I told you, your front page will not be artistic. What it should include is the title of your project, date of interview, your standard, region, and your seat number with medium. Your name or name of your school should not be there in your project report except for the certificate that is issued by your school. Remember that your name should not come anywhere in your project report. Okay, only on your certificate page, which is issued by your school principal, that will include that. There only your name will appear, nowhere else, not even on the front page. Okay, now your title should be self-explanatory, means it should not be poetic type of title. What is the work included in your project report should be reflected in your title. Okay, for example, if you are studying the effects of phenyl acid and bleach, the title could be Study of Effect of Phenyl Acid and Bleach on whatever is your specimen, or na ki fiably. Okay, phenyl acid bleach. ठीक है? So I hope now you understand what I mean by a clear title. The title should be a reflection of the work that is included in your project report. It should not be poetic. Okay, certificate, as I told you, it is a certificate issued by your school principal or headmistress or headmaster, whosoever it is, mentioning that this is the work done by you. Okay, your name will come, title of the project will come, your standard and medium also will come in that letter. Acknowledgement is the gratitude that you wish to express for the people who have helped you through this journey of action research. Abstract, as I told you, it should include all aspects of your project, introduction to conclusion and remedial measures. This is like pressy writing. Okay, whatever work you have done, it should be there in a nutshell. Remember, at the time of interview, judges will look at this page very carefully and they will come to know what you have actually done for this particular project. So write it very nicely. Now in introduction, we talk about why we have selected this particular project. Okay, what why we were interested in studying this particular aspect, what is the background information already available with us, and what we are planning to do. Okay, this is what the introduction means. It can be max to max 2 pages. Need statement, that is the importance that we are expressing why the work which you have done is very, very important. Maximum 7 to 8 lines. Remember, for need statement, objective, and hypothesis, you don't have to write introductory paragraph or concluding paragraph. Remember, these are just the statements. Okay, या इसमें particularly और कुछ लिखना नहीं होता. ठीक है? Okay, so it is just the relevance of your project. तुम्ही हे प्रोजेक्ट का करताय त्याची 7-8 ओळीत माहिती तुम्ही द्यायची आहे. आणि ऑब्जेक्टिव्ह सुद्धा मॅक्झिमम 2 किंवा 3. आपण PhD चा थिसिस करत नाही आहोत. वी आर नॉट डुईंग अ डॉक्टरल थिसिस. मॅक्झिमम 2 or 3 ऑब्जेक्टिव्स विच वी आर ट्राइंग टू अचीव थ्रू दिस प्रोजेक्ट, एवढंच आपण ह्याच्यात लिहायचंय. एक लक्षात ठेवायचंय की नीड स्टेटमेंट, ऑब्जेक्टिव्ह आणि आपलं गृहीतक जे असणार आहे, हायपोथिसिस ज्याला म्हणतात, इथे फक्त काही ओळीच असणार आहेत. व्हॉट इज अ हायपोथिसिस? Hypothesis is just a statement where what we are trying to prove by this work is mentioned. If we are clear about our hypothesis, that means our work is going to be perfect. So whenever you decide your topic, first thing first is statement of hypothesis. If your hypothesis is stated properly, आपण जर गृहीतक नीट लिहू शकलो, ते त्यावरून आपल्याला कळतं की आपल्याला काय करायचंय हे आपल्याला नक्की माहिती आहे. यू नो, वी आर शुअर ऑफ व्हॉट वी आर डुईंग इन दिस प्रोजेक्ट. सो स्टेटमेंट ऑफ हायपोथिसिस शुड बी व्हेरी व्हेरी क्लिअर. Okay, and most of the times it is in terms of possibility. If I do a particular thing, this particular thing may happen. मी असं केलं तर ही पर्टिक्युलर गोष्ट होऊ शकेल. हायपोथिसिस हा जनरली शक्यतेच्या स्वरूपात, इट इज एक्सप्रेस्ड इन टर्म्स ऑफ पॉसिबिलिटी ऑफ व्हॉट वी आर एक्सपेक्टिंग ॲज रिझल्ट्स. रिमेंबर दॅट अवर हायपोथिसिस मे स्टँड ट्रू or it may not stand true. We can explore if we are not able to prove, okay, why it might not have happened. Okay, so remember that we don't have to get scared even if what we are trying to say is proved or if it is not proved. Okay, enjoy the experience of action research. That is very, very important. Okay, now see here I have written a statement. If a plant receives fertilizer, एखाद्या झाडाला खत मिळालं तर ते चांगलं वाढू शकेल. कोणाच्या कंपॅरिझन मध्ये? द प्लांट दॅट डज नॉट रिसीव फर्टिलायझर. ओके, अ प्लांट दॅट रिसीव्स फर्टिलायझर मे ग्रो बिगर दॅन अ प्लांट दॅट डज नॉट रिसीव फर्टिलायझर. Okay, this can be a hypothesis. Now remember that fertilizer milna ya na milna, okay, these are both the possibilities. Okay, and growth of a plant is dependent on availability of fertilizer. That is what we are trying to prove with this study. So with this particular statement you may understand, तुम्हाला थोडक्यात कळेल की हायपोथिसिस कसा लिहायचा असतो. So your hypothesis is going to be only one statement. Remember that. Materials and methods. Now once our hypothesis is clear, we can understand how to go ahead with it. So first we will find out the information about the fertilizers, their types, and which type of plants which fertilizer is used, all those things. Then we will select our specimen plant. Okay, it might be locally available, it might be economically important. आपण ते पर्टिक्युलर झाड सिलेक्ट करू. And then, as I had told you earlier, minimum 10 samples of plants for each of the categories. That is, one category plants not receiving the fertilizer and the other category of plants receiving the fertilizer. Minimum 10 samples of each category, and you know that you will be keeping all the conditions same. असं आपण ते एक्सपेरिमेंट पुढे घेऊन जाऊ शकतो. ठीक आहे. Now here there is one more statement. If survey method is used, only one blank survey sheet should be added to project report. तुम्ही सगळ्या काय 25 लोकांचा सर्वे केला असेल तर सगळ्या सर्वे शीट प्रोजेक्ट रिपोर्ट मध्ये घालायच्या नाहीत. You have to carry those survey sheets at the time of interview. If anybody asks you, did you really carry out a survey? Please prove it. तेवढ्याचसाठी you don't have to attach it. You don't have to add a scanned copy also when you are uploading your project report. Okay? सर्वे केला असेल तर फक्त सॅम्पल सर्वेच्या एकच कागद तुम्ही ऍक्शन रिसर्च प्रोजेक्टला जोडायचा आहे. बाकीचे स्वतः बरोबर इंटरव्ह्यूच्या वेळी घेऊन यायचे आहेत. ऑब्झर्वेशन्स जेव्हा तुम्ही project report मध्ये ऍड कराल, whenever you will be adding your observations to the project report, they should be very clearly tabulated. छानपैकी एक ऑब्झर्वेशन निरीक्षण तक्ता तुम्ही मांडायचा आहे. रिमेंबर दॅट युनिट्स आर व्हेरी इम्पॉर्टंट. किती लिटर, किती मीटर, किती ग्रॅम, जे काय whatever is the unit, it should be mentioned in your project report and you should be aware about the unit conversions. ओके, ग्रॅमचे मिलीग्रॅम म्हणजे किती हे तुम्हाला माहिती असणं खूप गरजेचं असतं. And in order to express your findings from your observations, the best way is including the charts or graphs in your project report. So your observations can be included in terms of observation tables and in terms of graphs and pie charts. म्हणजे तुम्हाला तुमचं काम एक्सप्लेन करण्यासाठी खूप मोठा फायदा होईल. ओके, तुमच्या प्रोजेक्ट रिपोर्ट मध्ये तुम्हाला काय काय डिफिकल्टीज आल्यात, करताना काय काय अडचणी आल्यात, दॅट ऑल्सो you should be able to mention in the project report. ओके, त्याला अजिबात घाबरायचं नाही. Now whenever you will be collecting data, after looking at that data you will come to some conclusion whether your hypothesis is proved or it is not proved. ओके, आपण जे काम करायचं ठरवलं होतं, जे सिद्ध होईल असं आपल्याला वाटत होतं, ते खरंच झालंय की नाही, वेदर युअर हायपोथेसिस वॉज प्रूव्हन ऑर इट वॉज नॉट प्रूव्हन बाय द मेथडॉलॉजी दॅट यू हॅव युज्ड. त्याच्यावर ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ दॅट यू विल ड्रॉ कन्क्लुजन्स. तुम्ही तुमचा निष्कर्ष काढू शका. And that you have to mention in your project report. Okay, again conclusions will be 5 to 6 clear statements. तिथे मोठं reasoning वगैरे तिथे द्यायचं नाही. Analysis जेव्हा तुम्ही करता, विश्लेषण, okay, in the analysis you may analyze your observations and try to reason out why you must have got these kind of observations, and on the basis of that analysis you will write statements of conclusion. ओके, निष्कर्ष हे स्पष्ट वाक्यांमध्ये असणं खूप गरजेचं आहे. त्यानंतर तुम्ही उपाय सुचवाल. You will suggest remedial measures and your future plans. Remember that there are students who just mention the future plans, but there are students who really carry their projects ahead. And I know there are students who have, carried their projects ahead even after they won their medals. So that is going to be very interesting and essential for you, and which may prove useful for you for your further admissions also. Remember, this documentation is going to help you in several ways in future. त्यामुळे फक्त रिझल्ट लागण्याची वाट तुम्ही पाहू नका. Okay, now once you complete all this, in your project report you must write about from where have you taken out information which you have included, maybe in introduction or in analysis. ओके, यू हॅव टू राईट अबाउट द रेफरन्सेस. तुम्ही कुठून वाचलीत ही माहिती? गुगलवरून वाचलीत का? वर्तमानपत्रातल्या लेखांमधून वाचलीत का? कुठलं पुस्तक वाचलत का? ओके, इफ यू हॅव रेफर्ड टू सर्टन रिसर्च पेपर्स or articles in the newspaper from wherever, those references you must mention in the reference list. Okay, I'm repeating, no need of introductory paragraph for objective hypothesis, observations and conclusion. Survey is not mandatory. And if you follow the chapter scheme, the project will be of maximum 20 to 25 pages. This action research project should be sent through email ID on or before this date. You need not take a screenshot or something of this particular slide because it is mentioned in the pamphlet which is given to you. तुम्हाला जी माहिती पत्रिका दिलेली आहे त्याच्यात ही सर्व माहिती दिलेली आहे. आता यावर्षीच्या विषयाकडे वळूया. Now this year's topic for action research is Earth system interactions and human actions. All of us must have heard of this song, you know, Panchi Nadiya Pavan ke Jhoke, Koi Sarhad na inhe roke. Okay, this is what we mean by this. The smallest of our actions have effects of a vast range, I should say. We never expect what might happen with smallest of our deeds, and this is what we have to understand. We all are aware of importance of planting trees and not to, you know, importance of afforestation. Okay, but we are not aware that major carbon absorber are our oceans, and oceans, they regulate our climate, and we are spoiling oceans at a great rate. Okay, so remember that there is so much we have to learn from our actions. Okay, and we have to take wise decisions and choices we have to make, and that is why this topic this year. So to make students understand that smallest of our action can have varied effects. हम छोटी सी कोई भी चीज करते हैं तो उसके बहुत सारे एक्शंस होते हैं. I give you a simplest example. हम लोग रोज घर का कूड़ा कचरा उठा के बाहर रखते हैं. Do we ever think what happens to it? You know, municipality, you know, has appointed people. We appoint one person to fetch it from our house, then he takes it out, municipal vehicle comes, it collects it, it takes it to dumping ground, and you know, in this so much of fuel, so much of manpower is involved. Do we think about it? We never. हम बस अमेजोन से कुछ मंगाते हैं, वो सब डब्बे उठाते हैं, दूसरे दिन उधर डाल देते हैं. We never think about manufacturing of those boxes. Okay, and their recycling, and there are several such things. So remember, smallest of our choices and actions are going to have effects. Okay, then it is very important that we are vigilant. When we are walking along the road, we have to observe so many things and we can report it to the authorities. We have to be sensitive towards our environment. Okay, and this awareness you will develop automatically. तुम्हाला सगळ्यामध्ये एक उत्सुकता जाणवेल, तुमची स्वतःची जबाबदारी सुद्धा जाणवेल हे काम करताना. From all these aspects, this action research topic has been suggested for the year, and most importantly, remember that we are just learning research method. आपण शिकतो आहोत की कोणतेही संशोधन करताना आपण किती सिस्टमॅटिकली पुढे जायचं असतं. एखादी गोष्ट आपण प्लॅन केली की ती एक्झिक्यूट करणं किती महत्वाचं असतं. या छोट्याशा इच्छेने हा विषय तुम्हाला दिलेला आहे. आता तुम्ही काय करायचं आहे? अर्थ सिस्टीम इंटरॅक्शन्स म्हणजे काय? आपल्या एखाद्या छोट्याशा कृतीमुळे आपल्याला वाटतं की पाणी फुकट गेलं म्हणजे फक्त म्युन्सिपाल्टीने पाठवलेलं पाणी आपलं कमी होणार, असं नसतं. हे पाणी आपल्या ड्रेनेजमधनं पुढे जातं, त्याचं प्रोसेसिंग करावं लागतं. हा एक भाग असतो, पण त्या खराब पाण्याने कुठल्या तरी ठिकाणच्या जैविक सृष्टीवरही परिणाम होणार असतो. त्यातनं जाणारा साबणाचा फेस असेल, त्याने अतिजैविकरण eutrophication may take place. So smallest of our action has varied effects on various systems of earth. Like all of you all know, our earth it is made up of atmosphere. You have studied no stratosphere, all those things, biosphere. You have studied various cycles. So all our actions affect all these things in an इंटरवोव्हन मॅनर. एकमेकात गुंतलेले आहेत. हे आपण जीवावरणाला जलावरणाशी वेगळं करू शकत नाही. सो हे तुम्हाला समजण्यासाठी हा विषय आपण दिलेला आहे. वी हॅव इन्क्लुडेड दिस. सो व्हॉट यू हॅव टू डू, यू हॅव टू ऑब्झर्व अराउंड यू. ओके, what all possible are the possible effects of smallest actions of people or of the society that is affecting various earth systems. Okay, and what are their effects? Select any one of the event or the activity or actions for your study and study its effect on any two earth systems. Okay, I told you about four or five earth systems. Okay, read the pamphlet 2 or 3 times, you will get your answers. Okay, study the effects in details and suggest some remedial measures to reduce the effects, and try and try and implement your remedial measures. Okay, see whether it really works and then write a report. I have given one example in your pamphlet, and that is about the Bartan Bank. Okay, this Bartan Bank is a project that runs in various cities, and I came to know that it is traditionally also it works in various villages in Maharashtra. The temples provide such vessels, and the activity runs by the contribution of people in that particular village or that particular community. Okay, now when I study this, but why did I think about Bartan Bank and study of Bartan Bank is because we observe that government has imposed that we cannot use plastic plates and all disposable. So paper plates and various options are there in it, but they are not economical also. At the same time, creation of waste, we are not able to stop anywhere with such options. So there the Bartan Bank comes into the picture. Okay, now with Bartan Bank, what will happen? We will be able to reduce waste. We will safeguard the stray animals, because you have seen the stray animals always लोग वो वैसे ही plates छोड़ के जाते हैं, or they are dumped like that, and then it causes health issues for the stray animals. Then it will help in reducing utilization of resources, and it will help in developing the sense of sustainability and belongingness towards our surroundings. Okay, hypothesis is given that how study of Bartan Bank can help us, and a broad methodology is also mentioned over here. What we can do? Okay, we can think about the use of single-use plates, bowls, glasses. For this, government data might be available. You just stand beside a tea vendor, or you may go to one shop where all these things are sold, and you will come to know for which all purposes Okay, for get-togethers, picnics, weddings, or small ceremonies, naming ceremonies, birthdays. There are various occasions for which they are used, and quantum of it you can gauge if you stand near that shop also on one day, and you can understand how much is the use. You can think about the disposal methods and consider the possible effects. Okay. You can find out solutions for this study of birth and bank. If it is, this is one topic which I have suggested, and why it is like this, why this topic has been elaborately told. This is how we have to go ahead with our title that we have selected. आपण जो विषय निवडलेला आहे तो पुढे कसा घेऊन जायचा याचं हे एक उदाहरण आहे. तुम्ही हे काम करायचंय असं बिलकुल नाही. You don't have to go for study of birth and bank. This is one example of what can be done when we are studying the earth system interactions and human actions. Okay, this is one of the example. Now here, when Bartan Bank is of course going to help us reduce the load on landfills. Okay, but there might be load on use of water consumption might be an issue over here. So how to check on that also you can find out. So for making Bartan Bank more effective, we can suggest methodology. Okay, this is how this project can go ahead. There are few more examples mentioned in the pamphlet, that is eco-friendly, there is a temple which is creating eco-friendly products out of the offerings that are given to the god or goddess in that temple, and they are preparing cleaners, and there are so many types of things that they are creating out of it. Okay, or there is one method of fruit storage in Afghanistan that is mentioned over here. Okay, so there are so many things you can observe. अभि if you go, तुम्ही तुमच्या गावागावामध्ये ट्रेडिशनली धान्य कसं साठवलं जातं, काय केलं जातं हे तुम्ही बघू शकता. There are so many things. This topic is very vast. Okay, sky is the limit. Your imagination and your observation is going to help you in developing this particular topic. Okay, remember, these are just a few ideas. You can choose any topic which fits within the main theme for the year. See, there is one question by the parents that can we take another topic besides the topic discussed today. Remember, the topic discussed today is mandatory, that is earth system interactions and human actions. This is a mandatory topic, but it is not important or it is not mandatory that you work for a Bartan Bank or you work for, you go in hunt of a temple which is undertaking such activities or something like that. Okay, any topic that fits into earth system interactions and human actions. You can select any human action that is affecting our environment. Okay, in any two ways. Okay, whether it is affecting the atmosphere or the oceans or the biosphere, something like that. Any two aspects, you have to study the effects and find the remedial measures. You cannot go in for I am developing something in physics or something like that. Mandatory is the main theme, but you are free to study anything that comes under the main theme. Okay. मराठी माध्यमाच्या विद्यार्थ्यांना पुन्हा एकदा मराठीत सांगते. या वर्षीचा विषय आहे पृथ्वी प्रणालींमधील परस्पर संबंध आणि मानवी कृती. जसं तुम्हाला म्हटलं की आपल्या छोट्याशाही कृतीमधून आपल्या पर्यावरणाचे किंवा पृथ्वीचे जे विविध प्रणाली आहेत, जलावरण आहे, जीवावरण आहे किंवा ऍटमॉस्फिअर आहे, तर त्याच्या प्रत्येक भागावर विविध प्रकारचा परिणाम होत असतो, कारण ह्या सर्व प्रणाली एकमेकांमध्ये गुंतलेल्या आहेत, एकमेकांपासून त्या आपल्याला वेगळ्या करता येत नाहीत. तर तुम्हाला जसं मगाशी म्हटलं की आपल्या छोट्याशा कृतीचे खूप वेगवेगळ्या प्रकारचे परिणाम असू शकतात, जे आपल्याला कळतही नाही, कारण आपला त्या विषयाचा तेवढा गहन अभ्यासही नाही. तर थोडासा हा अभ्यास करून आपल्याला जाणवेल की आपण पर्यावरणाप्रती किती सजग असणं महत्वाचं आहे. त्याकरता हा विषय तुम्हाला दिलेला आहे. तर तुम्ही काय करायचंय की तुमच्या आजूबाजूला निरीक्षण करून मानवी कृतींमुळे कशा कशावर परिणाम होतोय किंवा ह्या कोणकोणत्या कृती आहेत त्याचा एक अभ्यास करायचा आहे. जस्ट आपल्या वर्गात पण तुम्हाला दिसून येईल काही, म्हणजे किती पानं, हल्ली तुम्ही साधी गोष्ट करत असता की तुम्ही गेल्या वर्षीच्या वहीतली उरलेली पानं कित्येक विद्यार्थी त्या वह्या जशाच्या तशा टाकून देतात. तर त्याचाही एक परिणाम होतच असतो ना पर्यावरणावर. तर अशा भरपूर गोष्टी आहेत की ज्याचा तुम्ही विचार करू शकाल आणि त्या तुम्ही निवडायची आहे, त्यातली कोणतीही एक मानवी कृती आणि पृथ्वीच्या कोणत्याही 2 प्रणालींवर ह्या कृतीचा काय परिणाम होतोय त्याचा अभ्यास करून त्याच्यावर उपाय सुचवायचा आहे. हा सुचवलेला उपाय तुम्ही स्वतः करूनही बघायचा आहे की तो उपाय खरोखरच लागू होतो की नाही, आणि या सगळ्याचा अभ्यास करून मग तुम्ही आधी सांगितल्याप्रमाणे अहवाल लिहायचा आहे. तर एक उदाहरण आपण दिलं की बर्तन बँकेचा अभ्यास करणं. ओके, ही बर्तन बँक काय असते ते तुम्ही आपण अभ्यासू शकतो. त्या बर्तन बँकेसाठी आपण स्वतः स्वयंसेवक म्हणून काम केलं की ती किती स्वरूपात किंवा किती मोठ्या प्रमाणात त्याचं काम आहे ते आपण समजून घेऊ शकतो. आपल्या समाजात कोणकोणत्या कारणासाठी या सगळ्या प्रकारच्या वस्तू वापरल्या जातात ते एखाद्या दुकानाच्या बाहेर उभं राहिलं या प्लेट्स विकणाऱ्या तरीही आपल्याला कळू शकतं की त्या दुकानातनं एका दिवसात जर एवढं सामान गेलंय तर हे किती प्रमाणात वापरलं जात असेल. माझ्या एरियामध्ये हे एकच दुकान आहे की अजून थोडी दुकानं आहेत, म्हणजे आपल्याला समजू शकेल की ही समस्या किती मोठी आहे आणि बर्तन बँकेचं महत्व काय आहे. आणि बर्तन बँक हा उपाय असला तरीही एकीकडे आपण ताटवाट्या वाचवत असलो तर दुसरीकडे ही भांडी धुण्यासाठी लागणारं पाणी, साबण आणि यामुळे निर्माण होणाऱ्या समस्या वेगळ्या असू शकतात. तर आपण हा वापर कमी करण्याचा कसा प्रयत्न करू शकू याचाही आपण अभ्यास करू शकतो. म्हणजे बर्तन बँक हा उपाय असला तरीही तो उपायही आपण अजून चांगल्या प्रकारे अंमलात आणू शकतो, हेही आपण या अभ्यासातून प्रूव्ह करू शकू. तसंच आता अजून काही उदाहरणं, हे सगळं तुमच्या माहिती पत्रिकेत दिलेलं आहे. तुम्ही ते परत परत वाचलं की तुम्हाला समजून येईल की तुम्ही काय करायचं आहे. तुम्ही प्रॅक्टिकल राऊंडचा रिझल्ट लागेपर्यंत अजिबात थांबू नका. हा तुम्हाला सल्ला राहील. जसं मगाशी म्हटलं त्याप्रमाणे मुख्य विषयाशी निगडित कोणताही प्रकल्प तुम्ही निवडू शकता. ओके, for all of you it is very important that you understand that you just don't have to give a plan in your project report. You have to implement the plan, you have to find out the results, you have to give the remedial measures and then only write the report. Your action is going to be important, not your noble thoughts. तुम्ही काय करणार आहात ते महत्वाचं आहे. फक्त आपल्या विचारांचा फुलोरा आपल्या कृती संशोधन अहवालात मांडायचा नाहीये. काम करायचंय आणि त्याचा रिपोर्ट लिहायचा आहे. ठीक आहे. आता प्रोजेक्ट रिपोर्ट, युअर प्रोजेक्ट रिपोर्ट You have to carry 2 copies of your project report at the time of interview. One original and one black and white Xerox copy. 2 copies आणायच्यात, एक ओरिजिनल आणायची आहे आणि एक ब्लॅक अँड व्हाईट झेरॉक्स आणायची आहे. ओरिजिनल तुम्हाला घरी न्यायला मिळेल. यू कॅन कॅरी इट बॅक, बट द ब्लॅक अँड व्हाईट विल बी केप्ट विथ अस. Wherever possible, we try to, give a chance. If it is so unique, we try and give you the chance to explain your project report at a very good platform or something like that. We document your work also with your own name. That is why we ask for a black and white Xerox copy. Okay? Now, at the time of interview, what you have to do? Most of the times what happens is, when you enter the interview room, what judges will ask you? आपने क्या काम किया है वो बताइए. ओके, तुम्ही काय केलं ते सांगा. जस्ट एक्सप्लेन द वर्क व्हॉट यू हॅव डन. डोंट बाय हार्ट अ स्पीच अबाउट दिस. डोंट वेस्ट टाइम इन ग्रीटिंग अँड सो मेनी थिंग्स. इन अ जिफी यू शुड बी एबल टू एक्सप्लेन. तुम्ही काय केलंय ते तुम्ही अर्ध्या मिनिटात इफेक्टिव्हली सांगू शकला पाहिजे. त्याच्यासाठी प्रॅक्टिस करण्यापेक्षा तुम्ही तुमचा प्रोजेक्ट स्वतः करणं महत्वाचं आहे. इट इज व्हेरी इम्पॉर्टंट दॅट यू डू युअर वर्क प्रॉपरली. ओके, you should be aware of whatever terminologies, methodologies and the units that you have mentioned in the project report. बरेच वेळेला मुलं मोठमोठे शब्द वापरतात पण त्याचा अर्थच त्यांना माहिती नसतो. So, okay, if you have written PPT, this particular ingredient is used in these many PPTs. What is PPT? Is it PowerPoint presentation or it is parts per thousand? That you must know. युनिट्स वेगळी वापरली असतील तर ती तुम्हाला माहिती पाहिजेत. ओके, अँड मेनी टाइम्स व्हॉट हॅपन्स इज, जजेस ट्राय टू टेल अस that this could have been better if you would have done. Remember, when judges are suggesting you something, they are not cutting your marks. Okay, so don't try to justify to a great extent. तुम्हाला तुमचे जजेस समजा काही सांगत असतील की अरे ह्याच्यामध्ये तू हेही करू शकला असतास, हा, तर ते ओपनली ऍक्सेप्ट करा. हे असं असं चुकीचं आहे असं त्यांनी सांगितलं तर काळजी करू नका, ते तुमचे मार्क कापणार नाहीये. त्यांना रिसर्चचा अनुभव असतो. दे आर एक्सपिरियन्स्ड रिसर्चर्स. सो फ्रॉम दॅट अँगल दे टेल यू सर्टन सजेशन्स सो दॅट यू कॅन गो अहेड विथ युअर रिसर्च वर्क. ओके, डोंट बी स्केर्ड ऑफ द सजेशन्स बाय द जजेस. You don't have to carry any models or charts with you. Your action research report is self-explanatory. Many a times people ask that whether they have to dress up as per the theme of their work. No, wear comfortable, normal, regular clothes. Okay. This presentation and the action research topic will be available on our website. Be in touch with the website, read the pamphlet, okay, and be if you have any doubt at any stage, what is the remedy? पॅम्फलेट पडणे का. कधी कोणतीही शंका आली की पॅम्फलेट हातात घ्यायचं आणि वाचायचं. तुमच्या सगळ्या प्रश्नांची उत्तरं त्या पॅम्फलेट मध्ये आहेत. ओके, अपार्ट फ्रॉम दिस, फॉर 6th स्टैंडर्ड स्टूडेंट्स, मैंने आपको शुरुआत में बताया था कि दैट वी हैव सम एक्टिविटी for the students apart from our science and environment education center. So this is science enrichment program. Okay, you will get information about this science enrichment program, which is a Sunday science program run by or conducted by Greater Bombay Science Teachers Association at Mumbai and Pune. You can find more information about this program on our website. Okay, sometimes if time is available, we also conduct workshops for the students. The information will be available on the website. I'm going through the questions asked. That some parents have asked that For individual students, do students require bona fide certificate from school? Here we are not mentioning about bona fide certificate. The certificate I mentioned is about the work done by the student. आपके हेडमास्टर या हेडमिस्ट्रेस जो कोई भी है या स्कूल प्रिंसिपल है, they will issue a letter saying that this particular work has been done by so and so. The certificate will include the title of the project, name of the student, standard. Okay, this is not a bona fide certificate. Okay, this is for the authenticity of your work, nothing else. Okay, thank you so much, parents, for being here for this presentation of action research for standard 6 for the year 2025-26. All the best to all my dear students, okay, who are aspiring Bal Vaidnaniks. Enjoy the process. Thank you so much. Mohite sir, should I stop sharing?
Yeah. Thank you very much, ma'am. All the students who just listen the information given by project guidance given by Dr. Nilima Mrugun madam. I'm very thankful for the Nilima Mrugun madam giving just valuable guidance for the all the student of standard 6. Without wasting the time, we are coming to vote of thank. Before going to the vote of thank, as the madam told you that the regarding the pamphlet, the subject is on our website. Whatever the YouTube channel live recording is there, it is available after the meeting is over. So you can see it, you can observe it, and you can share it also. So our YouTube channel, you have to subscribe our YouTube channel. And as you subscribe your YouTube channel, you will get all this information. In vote of thanks, our trustee member, which is also joined with us, Mrs. Vijay Azme ma'am, and our treasurer, Mr. Sandeep Shinde, and our president, Mr. Mane sir, and all working committee members. Because of their effort, this we can able to make our YouTube live session. Once again, thanks to all, and best of luck for all the students for the action research. If you have any doubt regarding the action research, you can feel free to ask to our coordinators, our website, and WhatsApp number is also going to be provided to you at every stage. Dr. Homi Baba Bal Vaidnani competition members is with you for the teachers, students, any guidance regarding any problem is there for selecting the problem. What are the problems related to the action research? We are here to solve your problem. So once again, thank you very much for all of you parents giving you a valuable time. And now here we end our stream. Thank you very much. Thanks to all. Madam,